Why do we always want more? More money, more love, more likes, more success? Even when we already have food to eat, a place to live, and people who care, there's still that little voice inside whispering, "It's not enough. You need more." Have you ever felt that way? Like no matter what you achieve, there's always something missing? This endless chase is one of the oldest human struggles, but today, it feels louder than ever. Social media, ads, and constant comparison keep reminding us that we could be richer, more attractive, or more popular. But is that really what makes us worthy? Or is the real battle happening inside us? If you've ever asked yourself these questions, you're in the right place. Stay with us as we dive deep into the truth about self-worth and how social media plays with it. And before we begin, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you never miss more honest conversations like this one. Number 1. The nature of enough. What does it truly mean to have enough? For some people, it's the basics: food on the table, a safe place to sleep, and protection from harm. For others, it's about love, friendship, and being accepted for who they are. And for many, it's tied to success, achievements, recognition, and reaching goals. The tricky part is that enough doesn't look the same for everyone. It can change depending on where you live, how you grew up, and what matters most to you. In one culture, enough might mean having close family ties. In another, it might mean being financially free. But at the heart of it, enough usually points to one thing: peace of mind. It's that calm moment when you feel whole as you are, without needing to prove anything. The sad part is this feeling often slips away because the definition of enough keeps changing. What feels like enough today may not feel the same tomorrow. Number 2. The roots of feeling not enough. The feeling of not enough often starts very early in life. A child who is met with constant criticism or rejection begins to believe deep down that they are unworthy. When love only comes after looking perfect, performing well, or behaving a certain way, the child learns that being loved depends on meeting conditions. Psychology tells us that these early wounds don't just fade away, they follow people into adulthood. Many carry the voices of an unhappy parent, a strict teacher, or a hurtful bully inside their minds. Because of this, they look for approval in relationships, jobs, and friendships, always hoping to feel good enough, always fearing they are not. This cycle is not easy to escape. Even as adults, with achievements and success, the old wound can stay. A person may look accomplished on the outside, yet still feel like that small child on the inside, longing for acceptance. And no amount of outside success can fully heal that inner pain until it's faced with honesty and care. Number 3. The role of comparison. Comparison has always been part of being human. Long ago, it helped people survive, seeing who could hunt better, build safer homes, or protect the group. But today, comparison looks very different and often much harsher. On Instagram, there are perfect bodies. On TikTok, endless clips of luxury cars, big houses, and dream vacations. On Facebook, friends share weddings, travels, or new homes. Even if life is good, scrolling through these highlights can make it feel small or less important. The truth is, what people show online is not the full picture. Most share their best moments, not their pain or struggles. But even when we know this, it's still hard not to compare. Studies show that social media often makes people, especially teenagers, feel unhappy with their bodies and lives. This constant comparison quietly eats away at self-worth and makes people feel they're never enough. Number 4. The reward loop. There's a reason why chasing likes and comments feels so addictive. Each time someone gets a like, the brain releases dopamine, a chemical that makes people feel happy and rewarded. It's the same feel-good rush people get from eating something tasty or winning a game. But over time, the brain starts craving that rush again and again. Post, wait, refresh, check, repeat. This cycle is called a reward loop. Social media apps are built to keep people in this loop because the longer they stay online, the more money companies make from ads. The downside is that self-worth slowly gets tied to numbers. When likes go up, people feel good. When likes go down, they feel low. Confidence starts rising and falling with the screen, instead of coming from within. Number 5. The illusion of more. Today's world often makes it seem like happiness comes from having more. More money, more beauty, more success, more approval. Huge industries are built on this idea. If someone feels unhappy with their body, there are endless diets and fitness products waiting to be sold. If life feels dull, there are clothes, gadgets, and trips that promise to make it exciting. But here's the catch. This is an illusion. More is always shown as the answer, yet it never truly feels like enough. Studies even show that once people reach a certain income level, their happiness doesn't really increase. Still, many keep chasing, believing the next thing will finally bring peace or joy. The hidden truth is that the chase itself is the trap. As long as people keep running after more, they may never pause to see that what they need most, peace, love, and meaning, has been with them all along. Number 6. The cost of chasing. The race for more always comes with a price. Emotionally, it can bring stress, anxiety, and even depression. Physically, it wears people down, leaving them tired and drained. Spiritually, it pulls them away from their true selves and their inner peace. Look at the lives of many celebrities or highly successful people. They reach the top: fame, money, awards, recognition. From the outside, it looks like they have everything. But on the inside, many still feel empty. The more they achieved, the further they drifted from peace. This shows something important. The problem isn't always about what is missing. Often, it's about believing something is missing. The endless chase blinds people to the beauty of what they already have right now. Number 7. Learning from aloneness. There's a big difference between loneliness and aloneness. Loneliness feels heavy, like grief. It's the pain of feeling unwanted or unseen. Aloneness, on the other hand, can be a gift. It's the quiet space where people pause, reflect, and learn who they really are. When embraced, aloneness gives room for growth and healing. In silence, without distractions or endless comparisons, people can reconnect with themselves. Often, this is where the deepest healing begins. By listening to the inner voice that says, "You are already enough." Number 8. The meaning of love and acceptance. One of the deepest desires in life is to be loved and accepted just as we are. Yet often, love is tied to conditions. Be better, change this, fix that. True love is different. It means honoring someone fully without trying to reshape them. Imagine two trees side by side, bending with the wind but still growing together. That's real love. This kind of love is rare but powerful. It tells people they are enough, even with flaws, and helps them build self-worth instead of breaking it. Number 9. Forgiveness and healing the past. For many people, the hardest barrier to feeling enough is old pain. Hurtful words from a parent, betrayal by a partner, or rejection from society can leave scars that last for years. Carrying anger may seem like protection, but it often causes more harm to the one holding it. Healing starts with forgiveness, not to excuse the hurt, but to set the heart free. By placing past wounds in a softer, kinder space, people create room for peace, growth, and the chance to rebuild self-worth on stronger, healthier ground. Number 10. The wisdom of nature. Nature gives gentle lessons about what it means to be enough. A flower never compares itself to another flower. It simply blooms. A river does not question its value as it flows, and trees grow slowly at their own pace. Birds sing without waiting for approval. One of the most powerful metaphors is the river meeting the ocean. At first, the river may fear it will disappear, but instead, it becomes something greater, the ocean itself. In the same way, when humans stop chasing endlessly, they don't lose themselves. They uncover peace, wholeness, and the truth that they were always enough. Number 11. The shift from not enough to I am enough. The path from chasing more to feeling enough is not simple, but it is possible. It often begins with learning to embrace imperfection. Big feet, old scars, past mistakes, or personal flaws. These are not signs of weakness, but pieces of the story that make a person whole. True self-worth is not built on being flawless. It comes from being real. When people accept themselves as they are, the constant chase for more starts to lose its grip. This shift is like moving from a mindset of scarcity, always feeling something is missing, to a mindset of abundance, realizing life already holds more than enough. Number 12. Practical steps to stop chasing. Taking back control begins with small but powerful choices. Start by spending less time online and stop comparing every part of life to what others show on a screen. Choose to follow accounts that lift you up, not ones that drain your energy. Build real hobbies and nurture relationships outside the digital world. Practice gratitude by noticing what is already here instead of chasing what seems missing. Redefine success in your own terms, not by society's shifting rules. And don't forget to take breaks from the constant noise, giving yourself space for stillness. Step by step, self-worth returns to where it belongs. Inside. Conclusion. So why do we keep chasing more, even when we already have enough? Maybe the truth is simple. We forget that we were whole from the very start. Social media, society, and even old wounds may whisper, "You're not enough." But deep down, we are. Our worth was never in likes, money, or approval. It has always been inside us. Think of a river meeting the ocean. It doesn't disappear. It becomes part of something greater. In the same way, when we stop chasing and start accepting, we find peace. We find wholeness. We realize we were enough all along. So let me ask you, are you ready to stop running after more and finally rest in knowing you're already enough? If this message touched you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more conversations that go deeper than the surface. Until next time, take care of yourself because you are already complete.